Hey guys, Scott into Football here, back with another video. And today's video, we are back with the Premier League score predictions for game week 9. Another exciting game week with lots of fully exciting games to look forward to, just like last week. On game week 8, I didn't score any points. I don't think I gave you the game week 7 score, but anyway, in game week 7 I think I got 1. But overall the results have been pretty good so far. So right then guys, let's get straight into the first game. The first game, which is tonight's game, which is Arsenal versus Aston Villa. This is going to be an interesting game, to be honest, as Arsenal over recent games are actually trying to get there now and trying to get on with it. They actually rescued it in the last minute for Alexander Lacazette in the last bloody minute. Well, what a goal it was as well, when it was scrambled in the box and then Lacazette got the last touch of it. And of course Aston Villa suffered a setback to us. He did, as they lost 3-2 at home, and he conceded 2 in the 2. And they were 2-0 up and they lost 3-2. Yes, to us, yes. I think anything in this game could happen between either team here. I think it could go Arsenal's way or either Aston Villa's way. If you look at some of their results, they beat Everton at home, they beat Man United away, for example. It could be the same story with Villa beating Arsenal 1-0 tonight, but I'm going to say that Arsenal are going to win here. So Arsenal 2, Aston Villa 1. So I think Arsenal are going to win 2-1 after how they fought back against Crystal Palace the other night. But anything can happen, can't it? Right, next game now we got Chelsea versus Norwich. The 12:30 kickoff. I can only see one winner here, which is Chelsea. After their good, did they win last in the Premier League? Yeah, they beat Brentford 1-0. Apparently Brentford were the better team, but Benjamin Mendy made a lot of good stops in goal, and Ben Chilwell, second goal in 2 games for them. And they won 4-0 midweek in the Champions League the other night against Malmo. On Norwich's side, they have gained, in the last 2 matches, they have got 2 good valuable points, despite them all both being 0-0. Especially against Brighton last week, they could have claimed they could have got all 3 points as well. But these points, they need to get them into wins. You can't see Norwich beating Chelsea here. So I'm going to say Chelsea 3, Norwich 0. Remember that one? Remember the game where West Brom beat Chelsea 5-2? That could be the case, but I just can't see it with Norwich's form though. So 3-0 to Chelsea. Right, to the next game now, we've got Crystal Palace versus Newcastle United. Palace conceded in the last minute and bottled a 2-1 lead, but it's a good point away at Arsenal on a Monday night as well. And for Newcastle, they suffered a 3-1 defeat in their first game under their new owners. And a call for Newcastle, if you don't all know, Steve Bruce did get sacked. He did get sacked this week. I don't know who they're going to bring in, but it's been confirmed that Graham Jones will lead the team and manage them for the next 2 matches until a new manager is found. This hopefully won't be soon away. It'll be interesting to see who they appoint. There are quite a few favourites up there actually. In this game here, I'm going to say it's going to be a 1-1 draw here. anyone's going to win this, I think it's going to be Crystal Palace. So Crystal Palace 1, Newcastle United 1. So it's a 1-1 draw. I think it probably will be 1-1. Really, can't see anything other than a draw. Can't see anyone's going to win this. But like I said, if anyone is going to win it, it will be Palace. But I'm going to predict a draw. Right, the next game now, we've got Everton versus Watford. Of course, Everton lost 1-0 last week to West Ham. And Watford lost 5-0 under their new manager Claudio Ranieri after sacking Iscal. So here, I can see Everton bouncing back with a win here against Watford. So Everton 2, Watford 0. But Ranieri really needs a good start really, because if he doesn't start getting some results, you know what the Watford board are like. He can be gone straight away. So 2-0 to Everton. Right, next game now, we've got Leeds versus Wolves. Well, of course, Leeds lost 1-0 last week to Southampton, and we got a 3-2 winning away at Villa, and the last 10 minutes scored 3 goals after being 2-0 down. Going into this game, I am quite confident we can get a result out of this game here. We have got a good record against Leeds. Last 5 or 6 games, I think we've won them all. Well, last season we didn't deserve to win that game. We weren't really that good. Leeds did deserve a point. So but judging by Leeds' form at the moment, I can only see one winner, which is Wolves. But anything can happen, especially we're not exactly that good defensively though. So I'm going to say it's going to be Leeds 1. I'm going to say that we're going to win here. So Leeds 1, Wolves 2. I'm going to say we are pretty going to concede at least a goal in this game. It is guaranteed. Our volley is injured yet again. He never plays anyway. He's an injury-prone player. We need to get Johnny back because Marcel is shocking ears. And Nori, he hasn't really had much of a chance really. He just can't defend, but he's very good going forward, but he just can't really defend. So hopefully we can win. Hopefully we can win, but we just need to be at our best. Like we first half against Villa, up until the 80th minute, we didn't really play that well against Villa. So my prediction is going to be 2-1 to Wolves. Right, next game now I got Southampton versus Burnley. I can see a 1-1 or a 0-0 written all over this. But Southampton did get their first win of the season last week against Leeds. And you could say like a relegation battle game, considering how both teams have started so far. And Burnley lost, was it 3-0 or 3 or 4-0 was it? No, it was 2-0. Yeah, 2-0 they lost 2-0 to Man City. So both teams will be looking to Southampton will be looking to get another win here, where Burnley will be looking to bounce back. So I'm going to go in and say 1-1, Southampton 1, Burnley 1. Right, next game now we got Brighton. Next game now we got Brighton versus Man City. Well, last week Brighton only got a 0-0 draw against Norwich, and apparently Norwich could have quite easily won that game as well. And Man City got a routine win against Burnley and won 5-1 midweek against away Club Brugge. So they'll be in really good form for this game. They will be. So I'm gonna say for this game that Man City will get the win here. So Brighton 1, Man City 2, but it will be really close as Brighton are an exciting team this season. So Brighton 1, Manchester City 2. Right, next game now, we've got Brentford versus Leicester. Another really exciting game. Brentford have had a really good start coming up from the Championship, and Leicester, they are mid-table this side. I expected them to be a little bit higher as they haven't played the best. A good win against United last week and a good win midweek. Daka and Vardy are unreal though. I can see a really entertaining game, so I'm going to go in and say here, Brentford 2, Leicester 2. Brentford were really unlucky not to get anything out of last week's game, and I saw they can try and bounce back with some kind of result against Leicester this week. So 2-2. Right, next game now, we've got West Ham versus Spurs. West Ham will be desperate and looking to get another result here. They won 1-0 against Everton last week, and they got a 3-0 win midweek against Genk. Last night it was in the Europa League. And such an inconsistent team like Spurs. But they did win 3-1 last week against Newcastle. That was a consistent win, but they did lose last night in the Europa Conference League 1-0, I heard. And Nuno is going to be under a lot of pressure. So I'm going to say here, West Ham 3, Spurs 1. I do reckon West Ham are going to dominate most of that game. So 3-1 to West Ham. Right, next game now, we've got Manchester United versus Liverpool. This is going to be one of the best games of this weekend. I think the pressure really lies on Ollie in this game here, as they were 2-0 down at half time against Atalanta on Wednesday, but they did manage to bounce back and get a 3-2 win in the end with Ronaldo's winner. With a few more games, if Man United don't start performing as well, I can see Ollie gone. If they don't start playing good, I can see him gone by Christmas, but I can see him lasting the whole season though. They won't get rid of him. So for this game here, I'm going to say Man United 1, Liverpool 2, as Liverpool are in form at the moment, as they are second in the league, along with Chelsea who are top, and Man United are 6th, which is a little bit of a worry as they should be challenging for the first place and the top 4. So 2-1 to Liverpool, but anything can happen on the day. If they don't lose 2-1, I think they'll be 1 or 2-0 down at half time and then win 3-2 like the last 2 games in their group against Villarreal and Atalanta in the Champions League. Right, so right then guys, that is the end of the video now. So if you did enjoy this video, do give it a like, do subscribe to the channel, and also turn on your notifications every time I make a video. Enjoy all the games this week, and enjoy all the games this week, and tell me your thoughts on all of my predictions that I've all predicted for all these games here. Have a good one, guys. See you all around. Bye, everyone.